Welcome back to another episode of Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we are going to review, well, if you like the show Ozark, we got a whiskey from the Ozark. So this is the Copper Run Distillery's Malted Barley whiskey. It's a little bit of a weird whiskey because it's a blend, 55% malted barley, 45% corn.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we got. So it's not a bourbon because it's pretty freaking close. This was so hard to find any information on.
Which makes me wonder why it was so deeply discounted when I bought it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was this is the Schnucks grocery store find when I found the Australian one. Yeah, this was
on sale, right?
On sale for like $17, but it was from Missouri.
Right.
I was like, we haven't done a whiskey from Missouri. So I was like, you know what? $17. I'll take a chance. I'll take
it's
a
worth
chance
the gamble on that.
So, well, even the Australian one was
right. The Star Wars.
Yeah.
Copper Run Distillery. They do have a bourbon. They do have a high proof bourbon or a single barrel bourbon, and then they have a whole lot of moonshines. The only kicker for this guy that I know of is that it's I want to say it's aged for a really short amount of time.
a year and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that, like a year and a half. And then it is, they add port to it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so yeah. But if you go to their website, it's not on there. They actually don't list it as a product on their website when you pick their spirit.
It's probably discontinued.
It's a bit frustrating.
Discontinued.
Bit frustrating.
But these guys are also, what was it, the first registered distillery in Missouri since the end of Prohibition.
Yeah, they started it. I'm sure there's others now, but they started it back up.
Well, you have, is it Riegert's in Kansas City? But I don't know if it's in Kansas or...
I think it's Missouri. Yeah, I think
That's
it's
the only
Missouri.
other one I know of. All right.
That's a funny nose. That's a funny nose. Wow, what is that?
Young.
Yeah, definitely young.
The barley.
But it's so different than, because I'm thinking of like even American single malt and finished in a new cask. It's different than that.
This smells like along the lines of Revival.
Yeah, there's the
heirloom artisanal.
There is that a little bit of an artisanal funk to it, like a wet hay note. It's not as sweet as I thought. I thought it was going to be super sweet on the nose. There's a little bit of a funky acetone type note in there. Not super like horrible, but it's there, and like a artificial vanilla note.
I get the barley and I get the corn. It's just sweet, and then I get the barley notes. Then it kind of dries out.
It does dry out. I'll give it that. That one I could agree with you. That is well.
There's not much on the bottle either.
No, there's no information.
I'm gonna say this has been discontinued. That's why I was on.
That's why it was on the sale rack.
50% off.
The liquor store sale rack. Oh yeah, right. It's a grocery store sale rack. Grocery store liquor section sale. Yeah. For saying they put port in it, I'm not getting much of a port note.
There's no grapes.
No, none of that fruit note that I would have expected.
No, I'm gonna make myself come up with like, oh, I taste the rind of a grape.
Grappa?
Yeah. Power suggestion now.
It is all green. Mm-hmm. It's super greeny. A little bit of like just. That's why I say like wet hay, wet grass, like that. It's just wet green.
It's all green. All right,
let's
hit it with some water.
Let's hit it with hope something good pops out.
Let's hope it makes it sweeter. Brings that port out.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Again, I don't know. Couldn't find too much, so I can't say that I know how much port they put into a barrel. I have no idea. It doesn't really say.
Nose is muted just a little bit.
Maybe I get a fruit note? Like a hint of a touch of a little, like maybe. That's a little better. I do get a slight fruit note. still a lot of grain, wet grain, multi-grain.
It's sweeter.
Yeah, there's a little sweetness that came through. The nose is still funky, earthy, grass, like, again, grassy, not grass, but like hay notes. Wet hay, wet grain. Well, if they discontinued making it,
I can see why.
it was a good call. You should not make this.
We have to reach out to them and ask them.
It's off. It's just a little off. So the MSRP is $35. And
I got it for like 17.
half that, right? Half that makes more sense, but even that, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe age it longer. Yeah. I don't know. That I would agree with. I think it does. There's a lot of young notes to that. It's pretty sharp in that way.
And there's enough temperature swings in Missouri where if you kept it in the barn,
right,
longer,
you should start to get nice barrel impact and start to chill things. Like just mellow things out. So I don't know what. So they use heavily charred Missouri white oak. So I don't know if that oak tastes different. I don't know.
I've never eaten it.
It's not spectacular.
Can't poo-poo it till you try it.
Yeah, that's correct. Absolutely. I am interested to try their bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see what they did there. It's got to be better than that.
I would imagine their whole moonshine selection is probably like the one we have here, where it's just all 80 proof.
They had high proof.
Did they?
Oh yeah. They had high proof, like white lightning type stuff on their website.
So I don't understand, like going to all these different moonshine. The one here and the one.
Yeah, it's all flavored crap.
It's flavored, but it's all 80 proof. It's just all.
It's not even that. Most of it, right?
Well, the one we have was not.
Yeah.
The one that my wife picked out was
like 30 proof, or something.
Yeah, and that they were the official sponsor of the Ryder Cup. To swing and a miss.
Yeah, but it was a $17 swing. What the hell? Yeah. What the hell for something from Missouri that? Yeah, why not?
Well, it introduced us to this. Now we know that they have more.
Right.
So now we'll just be on the lookout for the bourbon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there was, I think, 2 whiskeys. I think that maybe it was a bourbon and a blended whiskey, something like that.
I'm going to go out on a limb and probably say that their distribution is probably pretty limited. Pretty limited.
Yeah, so maybe the next time you go to Missouri.
Again, $17. It wasn't...
No, you're not breaking the bank for trying something that's, an actual local.
And our friends
regional.
have tried it. Obviously, we're 2/3 the way through the bottle now.
But not a whiskey I would recommend.
No, but again, to your point, it's probably discontinued because it's not on their website anymore.
Yeah.
So anxious to see, maybe this was their first go round, and they've obviously maybe perfected it.
Updated and upgraded.
Yep. So we'll see if we can track it down. Well, it wasn't our best review. It was okay.
Yeah, it's not undrinkable. It's just not spectacular.
Yeah. Again, our first sample of the Copper Run Distillery. Yep. First one out of Missouri. So we'll keep expanding that. We'll find some more. We'll do some more research. Again, I know of one other one, the Regerts.
Yeah.
So we can do that one too. Well, again. Sorry, Copper Run. I hate to do it.
Yeah, well.
But it wasn't great. Again, to your point, it's not undrinkable, but it's just not great.
No.
So, well, hope you enjoyed our opinion of this. If you've had other from the Copper Run Distillery,
have you had either of their
let us know. Are
bourbons?
they worth picking up?
Yeah.
I mean, we love to try them. We'll probably try them anyway.
Probably.
But
it'd be good to know.
Yeah. If you've had them, give us your opinion. Is it worth the money? Not worth the money? Not worth the time? Let us know.
Buy it on a sale.
So, well, we'd encourage your support of the channel and then ask you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
While you're down there, subscribe. We put out content like this twice a week, and we'd definitely love to grow the channel and have your support.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.